Well, 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 look who didn't get taken by the fungus. Well, well, well. Look who somehow managed to survive the fungus. It lives. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, the rod consumes. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The fungal invasion is not imminent. I have stopped it. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely start of your Thursday. Are you a good boy? A little early to tell. I think you gotta prove that, right? Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to announce I've actually cleaned my microphone and my water bottle, so I'm not gonna get sick. I know this is a long time coming. Also, 45 since you, I didn't even see that. It's a little early for my brain to be processing numbers. Congrats on the streak. Goodness, such devotion. Thank you. But yes, I actually cleaned up my microphone. I cleaned my water bottle because I started getting sick last night. This happens sometimes where my throat starts to get really sore, it hurts to swallow, and all I have to do is just clean the bacteria off the thing I'm licking for hours a day, and suddenly I feel way better. Who could have seen this one coming? Honestly, huge mystery. Who would have thought? Incredible. I didn't think such a thing was possible, and here we are. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm working on streaming earlier. I'm sure you've noticed. I've been doing decently. I haven't been late yet, so, small victories. Wow, what a revelation. When you clean things, they are clean. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk? I had no idea. Just hi. Hello. I must become larger. For unscrupulous purposes I cannot divulge. But I missed you all yesterday. I got to see you twice, which I'm always happy about. Lurker's my beloved. I did get to hang out with Stry Mama. It didn't last very long. Her stomach wasn't feeling very happy. So I had a short meeting with Stry Mama and I got taken back home and she took my fucking chair. Tara, thank you so much for the 4 gifted subs. Thank you. 4 more souls damned to an eternity with me. I'm sure there's worse fates out there, right? I'm technically. Thank you for the part then. Thank you so much. Thank you. Had to get myself a sub. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with self-serving. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Goodness. Streissel. Self-gifting should be a thing. I think Twitch technically counts. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Counts it as that when you just give a sub to yourself? I'm not really sure. I'm not very bright. I'm sure you've noticed. But yes, the hangout with Stry Mama was short. Apparently the chicken alfredo she wanted to give me gave her food poisoning, so she did not give any to me, to ensure I would not be poisoned. Thanks, Stry Mama. So instead, we went to the Indian restaurant I was talking about, and it was really, really good, and I ate way too much. Then I went home, and I took a nap, and I woke up, and I worked on commissions and audios, and then I went back to sleep. Very invigorating day. Wow. Such a fascinating day in the life of a VTuber. Very boring. I wish I got up to more, but I'm scared of leaving the house, so I do not. Oh, also the batteries for my new microphone. Not new microphone, the new batteries for my microphone came in yesterday, finally. So, after stream, I will be fixing up my mic because I do know that there's an issue of one side being a little quieter than the other. So I will be fixing that after stream. I kind of forgot about it. I kind of forgot for today. I may not be the brightest, okay? This is shocking to exactly no one. Shocking to precisely 0 people. Streissel, unprepared. I'm not so sure. 69. Squishy time, sure. Oh, there goes my phone. Goodbye, stress phone. We hardly knew you. Time to get squished. Time to get squished. What does lurking do? You've already been told, but it basically means that you like have the stream open in another tab, basically that you're doing other things in the background, so you won't really be engaging with chat or the streamer, but you're still there, just listening, just lurking. Lurkers are always very, very appreciated. Lurkers, my beloved. Lurkers get licked. Lurkers get eaten. Hello, hello, hello. Guten Morgen, guten Morgen. Lurkers are coolios, it's chill, it's chill. Guten Morgen. How do I say how? Wo ist deinen Tag? No, that's, what was where? Wie ist deinen Tag? Something like that. I can feel me on the roach stream. Ah, yes. The coveted and classic Streissel roach stream. I almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me about the incident. Thanks for reminding me about the roach incident. I appreciate that. You know, the interesting thing about cleaning your water bottle, you can definitely taste the difference when it's dirty. I've learned my lesson. You're telling me that as a streamer, I need to clean the implements I use to stream? I don't think so. No, I don't know about that one. Any roaches? No, but there is silverfish, which is not as big of a problem, but scares the shit out of me. I don't know if I'm just a baby, but like I'm terrified of bugs. I always have been. You guys don't get silverfish? Tut 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 tut. You're missing out. They're horrifying. It's like millipedes, but worse. Because they are fast. And they have antennas, so you think it's a roach, but it's not. It's a fucking silverfish. I think that's evil. Pay someone for the cleaning. Cleaning what? No one is allowed to touch my filthy ASMR microphone. They will try to extract my bacteria. 2 out of 10. It's not even a real fish. The name is misleading. Silverfish are not actually real fish. I'm feeling pretty misled right about now. I feel almost lied to. Moldy aura should be studied in a lab. Thank you, Kate. Someday Streissel will be the subject of study, just not today. To be studied and coveted. You wish you could extract my DNA and clone me, but unfortunately this is not on the menu. Sadly, I must be allowed to remain and survive. You couldn't handle more than one Streiss, trust me. One is more than enough. One is already pretty troublesome, so having to deal with more than one might be a huge problem. What menu? I'm definitely not on it. The streamer is not for eating. Streamer is for love, for hugs, not eating. I do not want to be consumed, okay? I like being not consumed, actually. It's my favorite thing. You say that like the quarter of chat doesn't want to give you a sister. I don't need another one. I have 2 already. No. We are not expanding the Streissel family tree. Absolutely not. I will not allow this to happen. This cannot come to pass. No, 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 no. Maybe just a little bite. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to clone me. Extract my DNA and clone me. I will not allow this. Why can't I just bite you and get your DNA? Maybe I'll give you brothers and sisters. How about that? How about that? What then? What'll you do then? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Well, that's not exactly. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't need more siblings. I'm good. I'll give you a son or daughter. Whoa, mama. Dinner and a movie first, pal. Fine, I'll date Streissel instead of her mom. Huh? You don't hear me complaining. Welcome, Alucard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are my alerts? Oh, there they are. Fixed it. Fixed it like the silly sausage that I am. Me? Scuffed? No. Also, how do you guys feel about the overlay moving? I fixed it. I told you in Blue Twitch stream that I'm fixed with my ASMR overlay. I made it pretty, right? Well, here we go. Look, I've done it. Look, I've done a good job. Chat loves when my ASMR overlay is cute. Look at this. Look at this. It's cute now. It's cute now. And it wiggles. I disappeared to bed. Good night, Tara. Thank you for hopping in. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Headphones for you. Headphones for you. Bye, Tara. Bye-bye. Get head patted. Get head patted. Stuffed? I haven't even eaten anything today. I just woke up, I had coffee, I might have more depending on how much energy I have. Hi, Issel. I will not accept this nickname. No, 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 no. Like a Thanksgiving turkey? No, 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 no. I remain unstuffed. I remain unstuffed, unfluffed, unfilled even. Stuffing is delicious. You don't need to put it in a turkey. I think that's kind of a waste. The whole arm? Sounds a little bit painful. Sounds a teeny tiny bit painful to me. I'm not so sure. Spit on that chat. Get spit on. Alright, everyone open wide. Say ah. Say ah. Everybody say ah. I didn't realize the fan is still on. Oh my god, you could hear that the whole time. Oops. It's the same thing as yesterday, didn't I tell you? I literally just tuned it out. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear the fucking fan. I'm so sorry. I told you guys I tuned it out. Eventually it becomes background noise. Now you can hear me way better. We are fans. It's like a brother to us. Well, your brother has to get turned off to function. You must be turned off for my ASMR. No being turned on makes too much noise, okay? Trust me on this one. I demand an emote of me spitting on chat. If I spit in your mouth, you will get so sick. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know the kind of pain that is going to befall you. Chat spitting on me? What makes you think you could track me down? What makes you think just because you tower over me doesn't give you the right to huck do on me? Not allowed, not allowed. When people ask me how's the weather up there and the helmets are raining, this would work on me. Kisses are close and we need our kisses. Fine, you can get kisses. I suppose you've been good enough to earn kisses. An electrocution mode would be good too. I am not getting electrocuted. Good boy. 205 stream streak. Jesus Christ, Tingles, it's almost a full year. That's far too much Streissel. 205, holy hell. What on earth? Why do you insist on having your bluffs called? God damn it. Tingles, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Fuck it, you did call my bluff and I have to make good on it, so thank you so much for the bits. I guess my bluff has been called. Fuck, ow. Fuck, I need to charge it, it's fucking broken. Well, I hope you got your money's worth. It's fucking broken. Maybe using a broken shot collar is maybe a bad idea. You know when the low battery means the fucking inhibitor is broken? When the battery won't respond properly? Fucking Christ. Maybe that's a little dangerous to my health. Who knows? You said that last week, it's still not charged. I am not the smartest individual. Well, I got, listen, I also got my batteries for my mic yesterday and I haven't put them in yet. So clearly, doing things on time is, an uphill battle for me. They get done. Maybe last minute, but goodbye God, they get done. I'm not so smart, okay? I'm sorry for not being smart. Also, bye. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Goodness gracious. What the hell, man? Yeah, maybe I should definitely exercise more caution, because maybe using a broken one, slightly detrimental to my health. It's fine, though. Detrimental? I just call that building character. I'll show you something detrimental to your health. God, I hope it is a bladed weapon. Bladed weapon, my beloved. I one shot like 24 avocados in one sitting, so was the shock really that bad? Welcome, Payson, welcome. Listen. Me being allergic to avocado, is it very much a different story. Eating things bad for my health is one thing. Being shocked externally is a whole different ball game, okay? Whole different ball game. Trust me, it's entirely different. It's not comparable. Trust me. Thank you for the lurk, Joes. Thank you. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Welcome back, welcome. I'm biting you now. So sorry, but you have to be bitten. It's what must happen. Time to get squeezed. Chat loves being squeezed. Get squished, get squished, get squished, squished. You are going to be squished. There's no escaping this fate. It's easier to just give in, trust me. Let's try a trigger you wanted to, but don't have time or courage for. Let's go crazy. Ooh. I have a few triggers that I don't usually use. Let's see what I have around me right now. my beloved. You'll be squished where? Secret, secret. You have the best Discord name ever. I'll take your word for it. I believe you. Arachnid son-in-law. No. No. You should not be any such thing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I make you knives if you say yes. Okay, well, I can't turn down a nice knife, so fine. I suppose I can let this slide for the time being, but you shouldn't forget who you really belong to, right? I get so sad. Thank you for the lack. Thank you. Time to learn how to forge. Bold of you to assume I know how to do literally anything, forging much less. I appreciate your belief in me. I have no idea how to do that. No clue. I can try foraging. I can try to be a hunter-gatherer, but that's about all I got. That's about all that I'm able to do. Hide your baggins, welcome. Can you put a forge in the basement? Seems like a little bit of a fire hazard, I don't know. It's why you have us, we do this stuff for you. Can I trust you to forge iron in the basement for me? Seems once again like a little bit of a fire hazard. Seems like a teeny bit of a hazard. My engagement ring is gonna be a Zweihandler. As if I wouldn't love that. As if that wouldn't be awesome and baller. You underestimate me. Of course I'd love a big ass sword as an engagement ring. Stop locked from going to the gym. That's about to be me. I have to be back on my gym arc. I feel like I've been very lazy the past few weeks. I have to work harder. I feel like I've begun my lazy arc yet again, and I cannot let this come to pass. There's a carbon monoxide risk with forging. Clearly I don't know anything about it. I thought it was just like a fire hazard because, you know, sparks, loose sparks, can start a fire. Are you telling me I could get carbon monoxide poisoning too? Depending how you look at it, this could be a win-win scenario. You have to make weapons and armor for our Strudels gladiator fights. No, you do not. No. I don't want the Strudels to fight. What if you get along instead? I mean, yeah, you fight to the death for my amusement in the pit, but I don't know. No weapon in the pit. You have teeth. You have teeth. What do you possibly need weapons for in the pit? You have teeth and hands, right? Nails. I need you need to learn how to defend yourself. Smoke inhalation. Oh, there's smoke with forging? I mean, I guess it is literally burning metal. I guess there'd be a little bit of smoke. The smoke is gonna get us before we can take down the first gremlin. Oh, poor Strudels. It's okay. Smoke inhalation isn't that bad of a way to go. Weapons are annoying to manage. Always the cleaning and reassigning of equipment. I prefer the hull to fight to the death. It's easier to clean. You don't have to lug weapons around. Yeah, weeds out the weak. The weak and the weary will never survive. You have to be able to use your hands in combat. It's only fair, right? What are the many pains of guitar? Why are you hitting people with a guitar, and how do I make you stop? No, carbon dioxide is invisible. Smoky is visible? Oh yeah, I forgot. You had metallurgy. What is it? Metallurgy last semester. Repairs are ugly to manage. When I was at summer camp, we did have a they called them blocks, like periods of activities during the day. And there was a blacksmithing one, and basically all the girls who took it all got like burns on them. I don't know why they thought introducing blacksmithing to a bunch of young girls was a good idea, because it was not. Everybody got injured. So I didn't take it because I knew I was going to end up burning myself, so I just avoided that hardship and did not join. It's the initiation mark. No, it is not. No. No. It does not build character. No, no, no. Who got a burn mark? Like everyone but me, because I refused to join because I knew, shocker, that I was gonna get burned. Build tools, then we'll talk. Guess you missed the safety training. There's only so much safety training you can do for a group of young girls, dude. It's gonna get ignored. I'll just walk it up, just put some Vaseline on it. Don't worry about the 3rd degree burn on your arm. It'll go away. Hello, hello. Suffering builds character. Pain is suffering. I mean, true, but I don't want to suffer. I can build character without it. I can farm my own. Doubt. I don't need suffering. I'm happy without suffering. Thank you very much. What do I have a shot color then? That's for morale. That's a little bit different. That is to build my morale up. Trust me, it's nothing nefarious, nothing weird, nothing strange. It is purely for morale purposes, I promise, I promise. Nothing weird going on there, nothing strange, nothing unexpected. Promise, promise. Peak character development, time to improve morale, Lithium. Lithium, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Fuck. Thank you so much. Well, guys, I think it's time to improve Streiss's morale. Okay. I didn't fuck up that time. That's a big plus. That's a big plus. God. Okay, thank God. I'm just expecting it to keep going and keep shocking endlessly. I think that improved morale pretty good. Let's try again. No, my morale has improved. I swear, my morale. Guys, my morale is feeling so much better now. Guys, my morale is so improved, I swear. You don't need to shock me. I have morale now, guys, please. Rin, welcome in. Guys, I promise, see, it works. No, this is, confirmation bias fallacy. It's the airplane fallacy. I don't know what it's called. It's survival bias, guys. Guys, come on. You're not gonna fall for Strawman arguments, are ya? You're better than this. You gotta believe me when I say that the morale boosting actually works. You have to trust me, okay? Guys, you have to believe me when I say that morale has improved. You wouldn't distrust your Oshi, now would you? You have no reason to distrust me, right? It requires further examination. I do not need to be examined, thank you. I'm not a lab animal. A unique and valuable piece of hardware. I'm a person, I don't have hardware. Allegedly, on paper. On paper, I'm a person. Trust me. Guys, I'm a person. You can definitely trust me. There's nothing about me that is strange or untrustworthy or suspicious. Trust. Did you call someone a tool? I guess that is a pretty roundabout way of calling someone a tool, isn't it? Welcome, Sheenan. Welcome. Trust in Streissel. Just in Streissel. Only Streissel. Only Streissel. Nothing else. Trust me. I trust in myself, but how do you know you're not lying to yourself? You're making a Jungle Book reference. I did get the reference. I loved the Jungle Book when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite animated movies. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Who's my good boy? Is it you? Maybe. Who's my sweet boy? Just because I don't give you sunlight or fresh air or things like that doesn't mean I'm untrustworthy. Sakura, thank you, that's so sweet. This community, your content is one of the reasons I joined the community and actively stayed here, or only times. Different games or places filled in that regard, but your style, voice, and you yourself give this lovely and unhinged chat keep me here longer than anyone else could. This is a simple, lovely kind of person you are, and crazy. You should love yourself. Thank you, Tucker. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You just say that to get time outside the basement. This is clear bribery. And it's working. Thank you so much. Thank you. You better not be insulting my Oshi. Actually, your chat's making me say nice things about myself and say that, like, oh, you're a nice person, Streissel. You should love yourself, Streissel. They're forcing me into self-care and self-admiration, actually. They're actually forcing me to be nice to myself, which I think is a fate worse than death. Believe it or not, dungeon. Making me be nice to myself is worse than making me deprecate myself. Good self-care and corruption. I'm not that corrupted. Ignore that my mic and water bottle were making me sick again just yesterday. What corruption? What corruption? The sitting on your legs. I'm actually sitting cross-legged. Check and mate. Check and mate. I'm actually cross-legged. I know, shocking, shocking. This never happens. If I'm not allowed my 1 hour of sunlight and fresh air, I will take your cookies. What cookies? I actually do have a little bit of cookies left. I baked some a few weeks ago. They still stayed. As long as it's proper form. I think it's pretty proper. You just want an excuse to look at my legs. You're not subtle. Check the mate? Checking out my mate? Who said that? Who said that? I might be shrimping a tiny bit. I'll fix my posture. There you go. There. Better posture. I was hyper aware of my posture at the restaurant with my mom. I realized, like, oh, this is a horrible gamer posture. I was hunched over the table. I felt so bad. I felt very embarrassed. So maybe it is time to actually fix my shrimp-like posture. Can you have some cookies? All I have is shortbread, but if you like shortbread, you're in for a treat. I must apologize for the damn hard puppy. No worries, no worries. I'm glad you're here now. Hydrate. I'll take a sippy and maybe get up for some more water in a bit. Yeah. Did I get the bowl? The bowl is still in the kitchen where it belongs. Shortbread from the short stack. It's thematically appropriate. It's fitting. It's fitting. Thematically, believe it or not, it works. Believe it or not, short stack. Call it. Don't make me hungry. Don't make me hungry. You're gonna make my tummy growl. With Streissel, I'm always hungry. She forgot rations for the 1000th time. Once again, you don't need rations if you're just resourceful. Have you tried biting a chunk out of your fellow strudels? I hear this works every single time without fail. Have you tried biting your fellow strudels? Yeah, maybe you were just forgotten from the rations. That's why you gotta fight for them. It's survival of the fittest in this basement, you know? Weak people die, strong people live. And if you aren't fighting for your rations, you're going to get left behind. You have to prove yourself. Tummy noises, my beloved. You can have some tummy. Yes, you can have your tummy time. Oh, the mic's gonna be cold. Alright, here we go. curiosity of Tingles to hear about it. Voila, tummy noise. Took a minute. Do not worry, as I get hungrier over stream, the tummy noises will only increase. What was that? That was my tummy. The world vibrates. That was my tummy. How dare you? It makes noises. It's not that crazy. Just my tummy rumbling. It's not that crazy. Cookies for tummy. Thank you. Thank you. This will soothe my... I was gonna say voracious, but I'm not. I don't wanna. I don't know if I want to reward that. Is that dynamic camera? It is. I finally figured out how to turn it on. I saw the VTubers had it and I struggled for a while thinking like, how the hell do I do that? Turns out I just missed a very simple instruction on Shoost, so I might be silly. It looks neat, thank you. I think it's a lot cuter. I think it makes the stream more interesting to like look at visually. Smacking me. I haven't done anything to that. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Funny features are always welcome. I like it. I think it makes it look really cute and dynamic. Keeps things interesting, keeps the ball rolling. Hello, Streissel chat. Hi, Andre. Welcome in with Streissel. There's never a dull moment. There's always something going on. I always have some strange thing happening in my life. You're right. It's never a fucking dull moment, but sometimes maybe I wish it was. Maybe having a bit of a reprieve sometimes is good, but who knows? Who knows? Never a dull moment with Blue Cat. Welcome. Real improvements, shocking moments, among others. Yesterday, the Wizard War. I forgot about the fucking Wizard War you waged. Have we banned wizards yet? I'm telling you, you can be a wizard in the basement, but if you keep casting spells and other strudels, I just can't allow that. It calls the numbers. You cannot be allowed in if you're going to fucking power word scrumble the other chatters. It's detrimental to them. I'm sorry, but wizards cannot be allowed to flourish in the basement. No wizards allowed. I'll stop casting my wellness spells. They are not wellness spells. You're giving everyone bacterial infections. I cast Magician's Brick. It's a really fun and interesting spell in which a brick is thrown at you. This is a good spell, trust me. Welcome, Blah, welcome, welcome. Mods, put this creature in the corner for 1 second and make him think about what was done. Mods, put this creature in a secure containment facility so it may not harm the outside world. Mods, please designate this key creature with a Keter class designation. Please assign this creature a Keter class designation to ensure that it is given proper containment procedures. Mods, ensure this creature is kept in a secure containment facility so it may not cause a world-class ending scenario. Mods, feed this creature to SCP-682 and see what happens. Mods, put this creature in a jar and make it regret being born. That was a loud Tommy noise. Nobody heard that. Oh my god. That was Tommy. That was Tommy. Is it safe here? I mean, I'm a bit of a walking threat, so I don't know if safe is the right word. I mean, you know, I'm a bit of a walking threat, a walking problem, a red flag, one might say. But red should be your favorite color, so I don't see the problem here. Oh, Streissel Moosykins. Tommy noises. Time to get gurgled. Is the cabin where I make strudels fight for my amusement safe? I don't know. What do you think? Tommy time. Nobody heard that. Actually colorblind, so all the red flags look green. Guess that means go ahead. I guess that means that's a go ahead. No one heard that. The Balrog is not loose. My Tommy is not a creature. I don't need Tommy rubs, I need nourishment. Speak to us, Streissel. Tommy, what is it you're saying? Sounds like bubblegum. I'm just hungry. I haven't eaten yet today, I've only had coffee. Streissel didn't have breakfast. I never usually do. I usually don't have breakfast, so that's not that surprising, honestly. It begs for food. My Yoshi refuses to eat breakfast properly. It builds character. It's good for me. Guys, it builds character. Building character is the most important thing. Suffering builds the most of it, the fastest. So I just farm suffering every single day, day in, day out, and see what happens. Trust me, it's good for me. This creature loves to build suffering. It loves it. Good water, good water. 10 stars, 10 stars. Sniff, sniff. I don't know, chat. You look kind of sniffable. Wasn't suffering a temporary debuff. Debuff? It's a buff if you know how to play your cards, right? Suffering makes you stronger. Suffering makes you better. What's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Aside from the perpetual suffering, I would say pretty good. If you ignore the suffering, that is. Would you still love me if I spin? Spin. Spin. I'm gonna spin you in a centrifuge until you are enriched. Did you know that's actually how you enrich certain minerals, I think? Minerals? Elements, thank you. But yeah, did you know that's how you enrich things like plutonium? If you want to enrich plutonium, you have to spin it in a centrifuge and just make it go so fast. So quick. I do this every day. Trust me, the centrifuge is nice and forgiving. Everybody line up and get in the centrifuge to be spun and enriched. Nothing bad is going to happen to your mortal bodies, I swear. The secret to being energized is to be shaken. Why do they think they call it an energy shake? A protein shake? Because it's shaken. And that's how you enrich it. Probably. Don't look that up. Don't quote me on that one. Rub. Welcome, Wizard. Welcome. Welcome, Tagla. You work at a grocery store, you want to be goofy and get googly eyes. The googly eyes are useless. You can't get the adhesive off no matter what. I see this as a win. It just means you can stick it to surfaces and you literally cannot take it off. Unremovable googly eyes is a bad thing? Are you insane? I love you too. I love you. Non-removable googly eyes seems like a great investment personally. Think of the pranking material. Think of all the possibilities. Think how many people's days you can inconvenience and ruin. You mean you can't stick it to things? Well, that's what super glue is for. Duh. There's in chat. Hello. Skylar, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in. We're talking about enriched plutonium and googly eyes. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Skylar. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Man, we're gonna need a bigger basement pretty soon. You see, this is why I have to spin chat in a centrifuge. Mouth was hurting too much, had to end. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon, hon. I was going through the same thing yesterday. My throat was really sore. I almost didn't stream today. I feel ya. I hope you feel better soon, okay? I'm so sorry. Welcome, Megalo. Welcome. I hope you feel better soon, hon. Thank you so very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Oh, wisdom teeth. Oh, yikes. Those are the worst. I'm glad I got mine out when I was a teenager. I would not want to be dealing with that now. I'm so sorry. Lots of ice. Ice pack is your best friend, okay? Ice pack. Wisdom tooth is not nice. I'm so sorry. Hang in there, okay? You'll be okay. Sending all my love. backpack will save you. You're amazing and so cute. I'm not cute. I'm evil. I farm sins. I'm an evil creature. But I hope you feel better soon. I'm so sorry. Tooth pain's the worst. Welcome, Benta. Welcome, Abe. But yeah, I've been through the tooth pain, believe me. Also, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you for subbing, Skylar. Thank you. I hope you feel better soon, okay? Yeah, it may be doctor time. It may be doctor time. When they start coming in, that is a nightmare. You gotta get those out ASAP. It is a bit of an ordeal to get your wisdom teeth out, but the, you know, 2-week recovery, but trust me, it's better than still having them. Welcome, John. Welcome. I went through the same thing with my tonsils, too. It's like, yeah, the recovery of getting them out sucks, but it's way better than dealing with them, that they're actively causing you pain and stuff. You have your upper wisdom teeth? I didn't know I thought wisdom teeth were just on the bottom of the jaw. I might be silly. Bottom mandible. But yeah, I've had my wisdom and my tonsils out because my mouth is full of problems. Believe it or not, lots of issues there. And I probably should have gotten braces when I was a lot younger, but my dad thought it was unnecessary. So, thanks, Dad. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, when wisdom teeth grows, they push your other teeth and it gets more pain. It clusters them together, so if you can get them out, I'd heavily recommend it. It's not worth the ordeals. But yeah, I've been through the whole mouth surgery game. Trust me, you'll be happier on the other end of it. You went to a dentist, got an x-ray, they said you have a big head, and you can have all your wisdom teeth just fine. God, I wish that were me. If I could have kept mine, that would have been, you know, a little hardship dealt with, but I got my wisdom teeth out when I was in, like, middle school, so, not too bad. It's harder to do big surgeries like that when you're an adult and gotta get back to, like, college and work and stuff, so I'd say get them out ASAP. Lower ones moved, like, 14 years back. Goodness gravy. Also, TechRed, thank you so much for the plug. Reminder, if you have a Twitch Prime, you can sub for free with no additional cost. Rub. You're old. I didn't say that. I never said old. You're just like a fine aged wine. You're like a fine aged cheese, and those are delicious. So, nothing wrong with being a millennial. Yeah, Jason moved like a year ago because you had wisdom teeth so high up. Caused you to lose sleep for 4 days. Oh my god. Yeah, that's when you know you gotta get them out. Goodness, I'm glad you're out of that now. Welcome, Master. Welcome. But yeah, the tonsils was around May of last year. Oh my god, I remember I had to take like a month off streaming because of the recovery, because my recovery was going really, really slow, because I heal wounds a lot slower because I have a bad and compromised immune system. So my healing is like 10 times slower, so I'd take like a month off streaming. But hey, I'm out of it now because I was getting sick like every week. I was getting strep throat like 8+ times a year. It was a nightmare. And yeah, they're like kind of fighting me, like the hospital like fighting me on getting it done because technically it's not a necessary surgery. But I pushed through and was like, dude, I'm getting sick like every fucking week. I need surgery. And they're like, okay, fine. Catch me up on this Drupal lore. I keep getting sick from my microphone. That's kind of the only interesting thing. Yeah, that was a very early May, late April last year when I got my tonsils out. It's been almost a full year, and I know this because it was late March I started making ASMR, and I remember before I got my surgery, I queued up a ton of ASMR videos so I could post when I was sick, like, you know, laid up in bed, sick from your microphone. So the thing about licking a 3DO microphone for mouth noise is ear licking. You gotta clean it because you're just smearing your mouth bacteria all over, and your mouth is one of the dirtiest parts of your body. So I kept getting sick from licking my 3DO right here, like so. But I wouldn't wash it after stream ever. So I kept getting sick. Also, welcome, country. Vibing while playing Pokemon. Nice. What's your favorite Pokemon? I know Gengar is a very simple answer, but it's the truth, okay? Also, thank you for the incoming hype train. Thank you. Oh, Evil, thank you so very much for subbing with Twitch Prime. Thank you. Thank you for the level 1 hype train and welcome, Rikas. I think Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. I know that's a very basic answer, and it's a very basic ghost type. My other favorite would probably be Mimikyu. I used to be, when I was a kid, I was focusing on fire-type Pokemon. I'm not sure my favorite was then. Welcome, Ghostess Encanto. Welcome. Thank you for the streak. Welcome, Moo. Welcome. Oh, my other favorite Pokemon is the Dino Evolution line. Hydrangea. That's not its name. Hydrangea. I'm dyslexic, okay. The final evolution of Dino is one of my favorite Pokemon because that was my favorite when I was in elementary school. Yes, it's derpy. Yes, I like it. Welcome, Vine. Welcome. And of course, Bulbasaur is one of my favorite starters because it looks like a little pug. Pikachu and Charizard, good choices. Oh yeah, Mega Gengar was awesome too. I don't know why Nintendo abandoned like the Mega Evolutions. I thought they were sick. But these days Ghost and Dark types are my favorite Pokemon because Goth Girl gotta represent. But when I was a kid, Fire and Water were my favorite Pokemon times. They're coming back. Oh yeah, for ZA, right? I haven't been keeping up very much with Pokemon stuff recently, just because there hasn't been much news, but I am excited about the prospect of ZA. Also, I will die on the hill of Legends of Arceus being underrated. Volo is one of my favorite Pokemon villains. This year, we can't stop winning. But yeah, I think Legends of Arceus was one of the best modern Pokemon games. We don't have to get into Pokemon discourse, but I do think Legends of Arceus was underrated, and even if it wasn't, you know, the most graphically stunning, I think it was a solid game, and Volo is an excellent villain. Different dev team. Yep, different dev team either makes or breaks it. There's really no in between when it comes to, you know, franchises offloading it to a different dev team. Legends of Arceus is the beta to ZA. Really? That's so cool. Have fun. Thank you, Dylan. Last of Us 2. Ooh, I've never actually played it. There's a lot of games I need to play. The games that are coming out that I'm actually really hyped for are Deltarune 3 to 4 because I was a huge Undertale fan as a kid, and Deltarune, of course. So I'm really excited for that. Even if I'm not much of a gamer, I do eyeball games that I enjoy. All the aspects from Arceus are going to ZA. Nice. Good. They're taking peak. Yeah, like the catching system and like the whole like feral. What are they called? Like the alpha Pokemon, or they're kind of like feral and violent. I think that's a really neat aspect that doesn't go explored much. I really like the kind of change where the you know, the whole franchise Pokemon are just, oh, they're your best friends, they're funny little guys. I like that it explores them being more dangerous and wild. I really like that. Goes well for Pokemon. Like when they have it to a new team for GameCube games. True. Ultra Kill. We need to return to Ultra Kill. It got a ton of graphic updates and stuff. I want to play the new Ina game, Dream Barbecue. I was a huge Ina fan. You know, I found it during quarantine, obviously 2020. It's a cool little animation series, and the game for it finally dropped. So I really want to play Dream Barbecue because it looks really, really neat. And I'm a sucker for like the dream core, weird core aesthetics. And it reminisces of an old early 2000s freeware type of game, which appeals to me greatly. So I may not be a huge gamer, but I do have my favorites. TF2, still never played. Marvel Rivals. I'm just not very good at let's be honest, the Overwatch type of online multiplayer 5v5 games. I'm just not very good. Minecraft will always be a favorite. I don't care how slop it is. Minecraft is good. You will take your Minecraft slop and you will like it. You will watch my Minecraft slop and you will enjoy it. This is not up for debate. You will enjoy the Minecraft slop. But yeah, we should do another Pokemon playthrough. It's been way too long. Also, welcome, Max. Welcome. They're called hero shooters. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not very good at them. That's why I avoid them. I always fail miserably. Thank you so much for the level 1 hype chain again. Thank you so much. Who did I main in Marvel Rivals? Literally Jeff. I managed Jeff in Marvel Rivals the few times I've played it because I prefer support because my aim is a nightmare. It's just not really for me at the end of the day, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. The games that I prefer one-offs. like just like a one-shot kind of game, kind of like mouthwashing or Slay the Princess. I prefer like quick one-shot 4 to 5 hour straight up playthrough games. It's just what I prefer. Online stuff I've never really been good at and never really appealed to me. Have you tried Cloak and Dagger? She doesn't have to aim. I haven't. Maybe we return to Marvel Rivals someday. Jeff, my goat. I like Jeff. I've gotten. I like being support. Ever play Pokemon Black and White? I started it, but I kind of struggle with the older Pokemon games because I'm used to the quality of life changes of like modern fan games. But I do think Black and White and it's Black and White 2 are like the best Pokemon, like OG Pokemon games in my opinion. But I don't have much experience actually playing. But we should do another Nuzlocke soon. I kind of miss it. Would you ever play Master Duel? Don't remind me of Master Duel. A lot of you were not around for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel days, and I'm glad you weren't. That was a nightmare. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because it made me want to quit streaming. I was getting depressed playing it and started to dread streaming, so I stopped playing it because I wanted to graduate. So I stopped playing Master Duel because I was kind of tired of getting yelled at. But don't get me wrong, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no ill will towards it. Master Duel is a great game, just not for people like me. Yeah, I also can't read too good, so I stopped playing it. Speaking of doing things good, I'm gonna run for my designated potty break. I will be right back, don't go anywhere. Enjoy the ambient noises in the background as I have my coveted and designated toilet lover break. I'll be right back, don't miss me too much, give me 1 second. My soul returns to my body. Sorry about that, I made more coffee and I had to return for my phone. I forgot it, but it's back now. Welcome. Welcome, Linus, welcome. I am not haunted or possessed, believe it or not. Coffee's good. I'm on my second cup because I have recordings due. So, I have to be well caffeinated today. I did not fall in. Coffee means brain do good. Better than ever. I also ran out of Monster Energy, so we're back on coffee. We'll have to get more creamer soon. You feel me on the reading through the problems with mastered. I did not fall in or go swimming. It's not true. It's not true. Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped playing. Is like going against anyone but the Streissels was hard, and you guys did not go easy on me either. You were a teammate. How is being British going for you? Yeah, and the thing with Master Duel, like waiting for like 10 minutes for someone to set up a one-shot move. I'm like, no, this is stupid. This is dumb. It's not a game of wit and strategy if like someone can just spend 10 minutes setting up an unavoidable one-shot that is uncounterable. It's why I don't like power scaling in the first place, much less in the video games I play. Hand trap deck only, super well at high ranks. See, the problem is I'm a Dragon Maid main, and there is not much recourse, there isn't much you can really do. There's not a lot of wiggle room for Dragon Maid also. Yeah, it's kind of why I stopped playing Master Duel. It just wasn't fun, you know? And I felt bad because a lot of people were like excited to watch me play Master Duel, but I just really wasn't having fun. But that's why I do less gaming, more ASMR now, because I feel like I have much more fun doing ASMR than I do actual gaming. I don't dislike gaming. I have, you know, the games that I like, but I don't know. I'm picky. And I just stopped playing Master Duel because, again, just not having fun. And I don't think you should be obligated to play a game if you're not having fun with it, you know? It's like that in the IRL card game now. Makes sense. You collect cute monsters nowadays. Exactly. Yeah, it's like I'd rather spend my time on a different game that I actually like playing. Nothing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Master Duel, it's just not for me at the end of the day. That's, yeah, like, and the games I play are like quick, like one-shots, or like very, very casual open world, like Minecraft or Bugsnax or like Subnautica. And stuff like Genshin, ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail just doesn't really appeal to me personally, so I don't play it much. The only real like team versus team games I like is Dead by Daylight and Identity V. That's kind of it. The older I get, the less I like playing with other people. We need more Beyblade. Beyblade streamer. When's the Dead by Daylight streams coming back? Excellent question. Eventually. Welcome, girl. Welcome, welcome. Actually, I might be doing a gaming stream this week. I totally forgot to tell you guys about it. I'm still working out the details. I might be having a gaming collab on Sunday with another VTuber. I totally forgot. I might be playing Repo, and I have another collab on the 19th with a Dionysus Mythos. I think we're also playing Repo, and you'll never believe it, I got asked to a third Repo collab. Streissel doesn't collab for months, and then all of a sudden it's a Repo back to back. In my defense, it's hard to plan things with VTubers. Everyone has their own schedules. It's hard to work around. I think it's easy to plan collabs with me. All I do is ASMR every day. Easy, easy. And yeah, I saw the Tokyo Ghoul update too, Dead by Daylight. I'm fucking ready for the Five Nights at Freddy's collab. That is when I will return to Dead by Daylight full time. I will be pro, and maybe I'll even learn how to kite properly. Welcome, Storm, welcome. Good morning, all. Good morning, Luca. Welcome. We're talking about Dead by Daylight. Morning, Luca. But yeah, isn't the FNAF collab for Dead by Daylight? One of you knows. I guarantee one of you knows. When is the collab for Dead by Daylight Five Nights at Freddy's? Please tell me it's 2025, this summer. Please let it be this summer. Regret. I swore it was this summer, but something tells me it. I also thought it was 2026, which I cannot wait that long. This summer, thank you. That's what I thought, but I'm bad with dates. I need to start putting shit in my calendar app again, because I forget so bad. 3 a.m. Bro, go to sleep. That's what ASMR is for, right? Sleep, comfort, all that good stuff. Of course you're bad with dates. Yeah, because I never go on any, but for the Dead by Daylight collab, the FNAF collab for Dead by Daylight, I believe it is going to be a Springtrap killer, which is very exciting. Bad with dates, we need to train you. I don't need training, I'm normal. Welcome, Grim, welcome, but yeah, I'm sorry that the only games that I like are Five Nights at Freddy's and Minecraft. Do you still love me? I'm sorry the only games I like are slop. It's the way that I am. People go on dates, allegedly. I can't speak from experience, but I hear that, sometimes I hear people go on these weird things called dates. I've never been on one, though, so I think it's just a conspiracy theory. I've been bamboozled. I don't know, I've never seen it, so I can't clarify. I think they're messing with me. Let's fix that. 413. That's the Homestuck Day. Oh god, you guys don't know what Homestuck is. My fucking eyeballs. Biker, my beloved. I'm terrified of motorcycles, but I do think they look cool, and I like biker jackets. I like the aesthetic. 413 is Homestuck Day. That's unfortunate. It's been over a decade since I've heard the word Homestuck. Who's my favorite troll? Gamzee. Easy. Welcome, CL. Gamzee favorite troll. Gamzee was shafted by the narrative. I'm a Gamzee apologist till I die. Vriska did everything wrong. Used to read Problem Sleuth. Problem Sleuth, my beloved! Yeah, Homestuck made the first rendition of Megalovania. Fun fact, Toby Fox, who made Undertale and Deltarune, used to work on the music for Homestuck long before Undertale was a thing. Toby Fox, please release the next chapters. Anyway, I'll die on the hill of Gamzee being good. The epilogues were shit. Me timeline, candy timeline, what the hell are you talking about? Homestuck 2 is bad. Pastor Quest is bad. The epilogues are bad. The only good part of Homestuck is the main comic, which was only good till like Act 5 or 6. I'm a hater till I die. It's the way I gotta be. Gonna get your license at driving school. Nice. I still need to get my license. All I had is a learner's permit, which I got when I was like 15, but that's obviously since it expired. So I should probably actually get a proper driver's license, because all I have is my passport for real ID. You would be a Homestuck kid. I didn't have a lot going on in middle school, okay? Of course I was into Homestuck. And Pat, thank you. They take 5 years to expire. Yeah, mine has since expired. Driver's licenses are expensive here. In the States, it depends. I think when it comes to driver's license, whether it's free, whether you have to pay money. You have to pay money for the driver's test. I know that. I don't think you have to pay for the learner's test, like the written test. But once you start actually driving, I think you have to pay for that. But it's state by state. Also welcoming everyone new. Welcome. I'm also scared of driving. Growing up, I was only in major cities, so of course the drivers were fucking insane. And I've been in a lot of car accidents. So I'm terrified. You're turning 27, you got your testing for learner's permit Saturday, you got this. Thank you, Christopher, thank you. You got this too, okay? I believe. Trying to read a listen Homestuck 4 times. You kind of gotta just grind through it despite the pain. Homestuck is painful media, but you gotta finish it. Welcome, Angel, welcome. Homestuck is not even really rewarding, but you just gotta do it. 3,000 euros for a driver's license? Are you fucking serious? Do they just not want Euro Bros to drive? Welcome, Benicio, welcome, welcome. I got my license last year. I'm gonna have fingers crossed try to get my license soon because it's just kind of a good thing to have as an adult. Even if you don't drive regularly, it's just, you know, handy for ID purposes. How much is 3k euros Australian? No, what is 3k euros in American dollars? I know that's a lot. That can't be like 1,000 USD, right? Couple grand? What the fuck? Okay, I know Europe is way more walkable. You don't really, I guess, need a vehicle sometimes in Europe, but like, what? What the fuck? What? What? €1 is 89 cents, so that's still like $1,000 for a license? What the fuck? Maybe I don't move to Europe, holy shit. Maybe I stay a burger forever. Another Aussie. Given time zones, I'm sure a lot of you guys are overseas bros because it is 10 a.m. for most Americans right now. Like, I think for most Americans right now it ranges from 8 a.m. to noon, so I'm sure a lot of you are my overseas bros. Driver's license is 4 to 6k, are you what the fuck? 20 to 30? $3,000? To drive? What the fuck? Here from the USA, burgers represent. It's so much in here, oh my god. I mean, I guess that makes sense why Europe has a much smaller mortality rates for driving, whereas in America, pretty much any old schmuck can get a license for pretty much free. I guess you guys do have stricter regulations on, you know, just about everything. I guess that tracks pretty well. You're required to take lessons? Yeah. Oh yeah, some states you don't have to take lessons. You need a license to drive. Luca, no! Illegal, illegal! You got yours paid by the military. Okay, that makes sense. 4,000 to 6,000 for a driver's license? I'm gonna be stuck in America forever at that rate. Holy shit. You guys do also have public transport. That's true, you guys actually have proper stuff. If I ever return to Canada, I mean, maybe Canada's not a terrible place to end up. I kind of want to move there eventually. Honestly, mainly for the nature. I crave the Pacific Northwest, dude. I need, like, pine trees, waterfalls, snow, rain, mountains, terrain. I need it. And whenever I was in the Pacific Northwest, the transit is crazy. Yes, Vancouver public transit is a fucking nightmare. Yes, it's quick and easy. Kind of say America's owned by the automobile industry. Oh, I know, trust and believe. I'm very aware. Yeah, Europe has strict rules about driving licenses for safety. Yeah, here we have to use transport to go to public transport. Like, when I was in Canada, you had to drive to the bus station to get on the bus, to get to, like, the fucking, like, like, Vancouver line. I think it's called the SkyTrain. But yeah, even in Canada, you need to drive to get there. I'd love to move to Canada. It's pretty nice. It's more expensive. Your dollar goes farther if you're American. But I did really enjoy my time there, even if it was bogged down by the circumstances. Welcome, NH. Welcome. But yeah, I would love to end up in Canada again someday. It's nice, and there's a lot of VTubers there. Even if some places in Canada are kind of barren, like fucking Saskatchewan, Canada's fun because most of the population lives right by the border or on the edges of it, so a lot of it is super unpopulated. Lots of farms, lots of fields, lots of endless terrain, which I really, really like. Hmm. Oh yeah, like the provinces in Canada are like long, but a lot of it is uninhabited. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the states are insanely huge. Whereas like one city in the U.S. could be the population of almost an entire province. It's kind of nuts. If it's barren, you can excavate for larger basements. Exactly. If I go to Canada, I can just excavate, and you guys can have more room. Never been to Canada? I recommend it. It's really nice. The meme about Canadians being nice is not false. But here's what I've noticed. And this is why Canadians are in a deeper pit of the basement. Canadians are nice, but they're not kind. Whereas Americans are kind, but not nice. Americans will be a bitch to your face, but they mean well and will help you out. Meanwhile, Canadians will act all nice and all welcoming, and they will completely and utterly fuck you over. It's all surface level. That's what I've learned is the difference. Like, Canadians are Midwestern nice, which is not actually nice, is what I've picked up on. I disagree wholeheartedly. As a Canadian would say, yep, I knew it, I knew it. I told you. Not all Canadians, obviously, but the ones I've tangled with were unscrupulous bastards. So now Canadians have to go in like the third layer of the basement to repent for their crimes. Against me in particular. How many layers in the basement? 9. I haven't decided what the lower ones are. Let's see, there's the base level, there's a layer for British people, and then there's a layer for Canadians. That's all we've really... And the 4th layer is lust, of course. Welcome, Dice. Welcome, welcome. I said 9, silly. You guys do have free healthcare. Can't get mad at that. Holy shit. Yeah, when I went to the hospital once in Canada, it was actually before my fucking debut for this model, because I thought my appendix was bursting. It was not. I was an idiot. And I remembered the bill for that, for like emergency room, all those tests, x-rays and stuff. It was like 1,000 USD, and as soon as like I paid it, it got reimbursed to me. And I was like, whoa. Canadian healthcare is great. As an Eastern European, which layer do I go? The normal one. Most of you guys, I think, are Central Eastern European or Australian. So you guys are fine. German? Kommen Sie auf Deutschland? Das ist sehr cool. Yeah, unpaired parental leave, yeah. Welcome, Jack, and welcome. Listen, I'm not dragging Canadian infrastructure. You guys are way ahead of us. No, trust me. I just find that some Canadians value, let's say, being seen as nice over actually being nice. That's just what I've experienced, and this is firsthand. There are so many nice Canadians. I think I just tangoed with the worst ones. That was a bit of a nightmare, but hey, we're out of it now. You're slowly learning German. I need to practice again. I need to practice. I've been substituting learning German for learning Kalimba. Where do Northern Europeans go? Still the 1st layer. You guys are totally fine. British people have to go in the 2nd layer for the, virtue of being British, and 3rd is Canadians, because again, the Canadians have wronged me. 4th layer is lust. I'm not sure what's under there. I don't go down there. It's dark and it's scary. No, this room, no worries, you're here now, that's what matters. But yeah, I've been substituting my German for Kalimba. Maybe I'll show you a little bit if you beg, because I'm very nervous. Also, heartbeat, time to get a heartbeat. How goes the Kalimba? Actually, really well. I'm just insecure. I do have like 1 song memorized. France and Canada are one and the same. Quebecois spotted. Mods, get 'em! You should show us your fun. I do plan on doing like a full kalimba stream. I made it a goal for 8K, so I have a little more time to prepare. But I could show you one now if you really want me to. This mic isn't really the greatest. I need to replace the battery. Oh, Mainlander shakes my head, shakes my head. Victorian spotted mods. I can't think of any places in Victoria. Mods, send them to I can't think of any fucking places. So send them to the ocean. Yeah. Mainlander, tut tut. Go to the ocean with you. Back into the sea where you once have came. Mod, send him to Detroit, Michigan and make him drink the water. Newfoundland? Newfoundland spotted. Mods, send him to Maine. I've never been to Newfoundland, but the East Coast seems pretty sweet. Maybe the East Coast is where I go next time, because the West Coast of Canada kind of flamed me. And I'll never say no to lobster. Maybe I try a little kalimba just because I'm nervous. Well, now if you hype me up, I'm gonna start to get a big head, but lobster is pretty good. It's so expensive. Oh god, yeah. Here, let me pick it up. Come get screeched. The farthest I've ever... Sorry, I'm gonna get my kalimba. It's on the floor because I don't take good care of the things that I... Oh god, the things that I own. Welcome, Miko. Welcome, Lobster Mac. Oh my god, don't tempt me. Kalimba, today, right here, right now. I worked a little loud. Yeah. Welcome, Lennox, welcome. I could try to play something, but now I'm terrified. I'll have to set my mic like on my lap because I need both hands for this. Okay, I'll show you just a little bit because I've been working on it. Okay. Oh god, I'm hyperventilating. Okay. Okay, maybe, do you want me to sing? Oh, I'm gonna forget it and I'm gonna get embarrassed. Okay, no, I need to lock in. Okay. Deep breaths. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the time that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Okay, that's all you get for now. That's all you get for now. That's all you get for now. I'm too scared to do anymore. Oh god. The odds I walk the line. It's only like 4 bars. It's not that hard. Good choice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm working on more. I want to do a full like Kalimba stream concert when I hit 8K because that's the only one I know by heart. That was beautiful. Thank you. That's the only song I know by heart, but I'm working on a repertoire of more. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. I just got back into learning it after like fucking 5 years. So I'm a little bit rusty, but that's the only one I know by heart. I'm glad you like it. I'm also working on We'll Meet Again, the fucking Deltarune song, Don't Forget, and Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. And I'm working on more. Thank you, I'm glad you liked it. I'm so scared now. Now I have to lick you to distract you from the fact that I can play an instrument because you're gonna ask for it, and I'll say, oh, but I'm so scared. American Idiot on Kalimba might go hard. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I will learn more and we will have a proper concert. Welcome here and welcome, welcome. There are some songs I really want to do on Kalimba, but I can't find tabs for them, so either I have to like write them myself or really dig because it's a more obscure instrument. It's kind of hard to find like essentially sheet music for it. So some tabs I just have to make all by myself, which is hard, but it's pretty fun. Writing music. Terrifying. My heart is still racing. I'm so terrified of performing. knowing she can play something and it likes, good deal, everyone wins. Hello, you're welcome. The Streissel stream bingo. Magician's brick. Music, song, healthcare, Deutsche, Victorians, layers. We got everything. Everyone check off your ASMR stream bingo sheets. The same topics I bring up every day. I like them. They're familiar. My Oshi is talented. I'm not talented. I practice. That's why I'm able to do it. I practice. And I wouldn't have started playing again if it wasn't you guys goading me into it. Or I guess encouraging is a nicer word. I wouldn't even have picked it up again if you guys didn't encourage me to, so thank you. My Oshi is determined. I do my best. It's all I got. All I can do is my best, so I must keep going. Why are we doing good? You missed the live music segment. I gotta learn more. I have to be so impressive or I will die. Can you tell I was a gifted kid? Can you tell I have gifted kid syndrome? Can you tell I have the thing where I have to be the very best 24/7 all the time or I will explode? I think it's pretty obvious. I have to, in my mind, go above and beyond and do my very, very best every day or I will explode. I will die. I will be gone forever. Lick. If I don't do my best, I will pass away, and you will never see me again. Gifted kid syndrome, my beloved. Another dancer. Dancing stream 1. I have to be the very best, or else I will explode. I should do a fucking Pokemon theme, shouldn't I? You've inspired me to improve on myself, so you try new things. Even though you're nervous, you still put yourself out there. You're a strong, talented lass. Thank you. Stop it. You're gonna make me blush and ooze. Thank you, Luca. I'm really glad. I want to be an inspiration. I will inspire you. You will do task, and you will do your best. And that's what matters the most of all. If you don't succeed, that's okay too, because you did your best, and that's what matters in the end. You're the best at being sexy. Thank you. I grew my body myself, with enzymes and flesh and bones, amongst other things. Organs, if you're really lucky. Thank you. I grew my body in a laboratory. They made me in a lab to be your friend. I must fulfill my life's purpose. She has organs? How lewd. Looks like we have to remove them. Come on, you should have seen that coming. If you don't succeed, you try again and again and again and again and again and again, and you throw shit at the wall until something sticks. Rearrange your insides. I never said that. That's a brand new sentence. Hey now. That's a brand new sentiment. Also, it's water time because I'm thirsty. hydrate. Thank you, thank you. 2 cups of coffee, check. Water, check. Sore throat, not check. We win these. Good boy, good boy. So obedient. It's good that you know your place. Good boy. I did not fall in the toilet. I might be a designated toilet lover, but I've not fallen in. I'm not that small, Jesus. You think I'm like garden gnome size? I'm 154 centimeters. That's not that small, dude. There are people shorter than me out there. I'm literally a gnome from Left 4 Dead 2. No. I'm grown. And the doctor said I'm normal. Not many people are. There are VTubers out there shorter than me. Come on now. Isn't Shiloh like 4'11"? Proof. There's someone shorter. Isn't the size of like an 8th grader? I stopped growing in middle school, okay? I haven't gotten any taller. And now I just pay taxes tiny as hell. That's what's gotta happen. I'm literally Gnome Chomsky. I'm going to attack you. What other VTubers out there are short? Iron Mouse is shorter than me too. Whatever. Welcome, Vault. Welcome. I am... Asian women are short. It's not my fault. Jesus. It's literally genetics. Whatever. Mousy is 4'10". See? There are VTubers shorter than me. It's not that bad. I have to stand on a stool in the tax office. No, I don't. Short women are hot. Easy to toss like pancake. I feel called out. You said Asians are short. I mean, I am. Welcome, lazy. Welcome. Chinese. The average height for Chinese woman is like 5'2". So yeah, I'm a little below average, but whatever. Yeah, I'm a little below average in that regard. That's fine. So what? I'm below the national average. Doesn't matter. I'm fine. Your Jenny's. Hi, Mars. Hello. Probably taller than Bao. She exudes short energy. I thought Bao was short. Is she not? I thought she was like 5'2". The shorter they are, the thicker they look. As Chad has said, I'm horizontally blessed, but vertically challenged. Horizontal? Yeah, I'm pretty stacked. Vertical? Don't ask for much. I can't give you much. Bao's like 5'2". I just made that up. I don't know how tall she is. Bro, I was guessing. I have no clue how tall she is. Welcome, Keeson. Welcome. Height means nothing. It's all about the thighs, baby. It's all about the Mets. Let's go, Mets. That was 5 foot. How am I taller than her? This is bullshit. Welcome, the mologist. Welcome. She's 152. She's 2 centimeters shorter than me. Meaning, of course, that I tower above her. That's like 2 inches or centimeters. I tower above that woman. A gnome. Yeah, she's a gnome, not me. I'm tall and capable. I don't need a step stool. Ignore that I use a step stool. Welcome, Cyber. Welcome, Isabel. See, I'm fine. I'm normal. I don't... What is the average Polish woman height? I'm not sure how that contributes to my average. Average Polish woman height. 5'5". Okay, so it's definitely not the Polish genes making me short. I can reach the 3rd shelf. Rejoice. Step stool for the bathroom. Oh, I have such... I don't own one now because I don't need one. But at the old place when I lived with my dad, yeah, I needed a step stool to reach the sink. shut up. It was a tall sink, okay? It's not my fault everything's built for tall people. The fact he needs a step stool is adorable. Chad had to get me a step stool. Yes, I use it. Otherwise, I can't reach my top shelves. Whatever. Sorry for needing a step stool. You still love me. I'm sorry for being teeny weeny. I think some of my height... Okay, I don't know if the whole rumor about, like, coffee stunting your growth is actually true. I'm pretty sure it's just because that rumor is just there because they don't want kids to have caffeine reasonable. But I drink a lot of coffee way too young, so I think that is why my height might have been a little tiny bit stunted. What are you doing? Step ladder? Average height for men in your country is 5'11". Why? How dare you be tall? I'm gonna get you. 6'4". You should be on the court, not watching VTubers. You should be playing ball. Dude, you should be on the court. Go shoot some hoops. Go play in the NBA. 6'4"? Dude, the NBA is gonna draft you. You gotta run. They're gonna get you on the bench, man. You gotta run. 175? Jesus. That's tall. What do you mean short people struggles? Bullshit, that's tall. 5'9" is average in Germany. 5'8" for women. Jesus. I'm so below the average. I mean, I'm not German, so that might be why. Not even the Polish genes can fucking save me. Not even the Polish average of 5'5" can save me now. You got proposition to play football 2 times? Don't take them up on it. You don't want those head injuries, dog. CTE is no joke. I got concussed too many times as a kid and now I'm insane, so... 6'3"? You should be on the court. You should be shooting hoops. 5'6"? That's still not short. Dog, I need a step ladder. Until you need a step ladder, I don't want to hear it. You can soon play as a dwarf, motherfucker. If you want tall teens, you need to be part Dutch. Well, I lack that. People laugh at under 170. Why? Dog, I'm barely scraping 5 foot. I have anyone taller than that is taller than me. There's no reason for me to get uppity about height when I'm like get mistaken for a kid all the time. Being short is kind of a curse. Part Dutch gang. Scandinavian spotted. Mods, release the Sturmstrong. Release the meatballs. Poor gnome can't get up on amusement park ride. Shh. Yes, the last time I went to an amusement park, I barely made the height requirements for some rides, but whatever. The shorter the woman, the lovelier. I feel so loved. Tall woman too. I will never be a tall woman. I will always be 5 foot. Do you get ID'd constantly? Yeah. I don't really go to bars and stuff. I don't really go out to drink or buy alcohol on my own. But the few times I did, they stared at my ID for like a good 10-15 seconds and back at me, I guess trying to gauge if it was fake. The few times I've actually used my ID to get alcohol, they've been looks at ID, looks at me, looks at ID, looks at me, looks at ID, looks at me, gauging if it's real or not. And I'm like, dude, come on. Come on, bartender, you know it's me. Come on, bartender, I can drink. I don't go to bars because I can't get over the bar top. It's genuinely hard for me to get on bar stools because they're so tall. I struggle so bad. I kind of struggle to get on it. It's a problem. You know, when you're the food court at the mall and there's tall chairs? I struggle to get on top of those. I have to hoist myself up. How short are you? 154 centimeters, which is 5'1" for you burgers. It's hard to get on tall chairs, okay? I have to make a mini bar for me. Yay! Only cream liqueur. I'm kind of picky about alcohol. I'll drink anything. Don't get me wrong, drunk is drunk. But my favorites are Bailey's, Irish cream liqueur is my favorite because it goes down easier. And mixed drinks, margaritas. I will do straight up vodka shots though. I'm not that picky. Not super picky. One of my favorite times out drinking, it was my friend's, I'm pretty sure it was her 21st birthday. We went to Dave & Buster's, and it was awesome, because I was really into Five Nights at Freddy's at the time, and I was like, dude, this arcade is just like Five Nights at Freddy's. So I had a great goddamn time. I'm taller than you. Not hard to be taller than Streissel. The bouncer has to pick me up and put me on the bar stool. Jesus, I'd never live that down. Ew, gin. Ugh, no gin, no whiskey, both are disgusting. Elderberry is goated, though. Gin and whiskey is nasty. I can't drink either of them straight up. They're way too gross. Certified FNAF fan? Bro, I was into FNAF since it dropped. I'm a real fan. Ooh, espresso martini, Cowboys tiramisu, Irish coffee. Yes! Day drinking, let's go! Loving FNAF doesn't help the whole coming across as old enough for booze desire. Yeah! The things I'm into, the media I like, definitely paints me as quite zoomerish, which makes the barkeep raise an eyebrow at me. Rum and coke. Pina colada? Pina colada, please? Pina colada? I'll do straight up shots, like vodka shots, but I prefer mixed drinks or, like cream when I can. Jägermeister. I have done Jaeger bombs. They're okay. For those who don't know, that's Jägermeister and Red Bull. I got served it at a live show I went to, and it was really cool. I don't do much like mixed drinks that require soda, because that's usually gin and whiskey, which I do not like, and it makes me nauseous. I love Jaeger bombs, my favorite. Straight up Jaeger. Ugh, nasty. Nasty. Straight shot of, it's fucking Everclear. Everclear, my enemy. No straight up Jaeger, no straight up Everclear. It burns a hole right through ya. Whiskey on its own is great. Maybe my taste is just not advanced, because that sounds nasty as hell to me. I do have an unrefined palate, I guess. Alcohol never really starts tasting good. You know what else sucks? Wine. Don't like wine. Not at all. Irish bar meaties liquor shots with cream on top. Ew. Yeah, wine is terrible. I can only drink wine with fruit juice, like mixed drink wine, because it's gross. Dessert wines, I've had it. They're just not good. I've never been able to like it. Sparkling wine, champagne, that's different. I do like sparkling alcohol because it's funny. I'll take sparkling wine, stuff like that, but yeah, straight up wine is kind of nasty. Flaming Dr. Pepper? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of wine. I need my drink to not taste like alcohol as much as humanly possible. Like, I'll do straight up shots, I'll drink straight up alcohol, but I won't be happy about it. I will do it, though. Look at you, monster. Australia has good wines. Maybe it's because I'm drinking, like, $14 wine from the grocery store. Oh, I forgot, you guys' alcohol prices are crazy, aren't they? I forgot a lot of you overseas bros have crazy alcohol prices. Dude, big ass bottle of like Smirnoff is like $20 at Walmart. I forgot a lot of you guys have crazy alcohol prices because imports. It'd be fun to drink with me. I'm not messy drunk, but I get silly. Never had alcohol. Start with beer. Move your way up from there. Trust me. Why are you drinking dollar store wine? Because I can, and because no one has stopped me yet. Dessert wine is different. Smirnoff is like 70 or more. It's like $20. You guys don't know about $20 wine? $20 Smirnoff? Dude, if you go to like Aldi's, like any grocery store, I went to a fucking, like a Safeway. You guys have Safeways? Like Safeway grocery stores, like $14 bottles of wine. You guys don't have that? You're missing out. Never underestimate American alcoholism. It's crazy. No, maybe that's why it's such a problem. It's so cheap. Oh, that makes sense. Sunny D hides alcohol. I'm not drinking a screwdriver. I'm not a teenager anymore. I've given up screwdrivers. However, mimosas. It's really funny how mimosas and screwdrivers are the same thing with a different base alcohol, but one is apparently classy and the other is trashy. It's really funny. Yeah, Safeway has crazy cheap alcohol. You have wine bottles for $5 in the Netherlands. Damn. Beer also does suck, but it's there. Some US states can't sell alcohol anywhere except liquor stores. I guess I've never lived in one of those. Welcome, Ryan, welcome. Because, dude, they sell alcohol at the fucking Quick Trip, like gas stations, and everywhere I've ever lived in the States. You don't know about gas station alcohol? I've never been to a state where they have rules about not selling alcohol, not in liquor stores, because every state I've ever been to, it's always available, pretty much everywhere. And most gas stations have liquor. I'm learning a lot today. Mimosas are for early morning drinking. Day drinking, my beloved. They recently put alcohol in gas stations here. They've been doing it everywhere I've ever lived my whole life. Which is, my experience is mainly the Midwest and the West Coast, so I guess that's where it's legal. Sangrias, ooh, sangrias are okay. Your servos just sell smokes and bongs. We get those here too, trust me. But yeah, even like talking about like, you know, indulgence, I don't really drink much or do much of anything else because I'm mainly fucking working on stuff and I prefer to be sober. I don't really indulge too much. Mainly like, you know, like social drinking with my mom. That's kind of it. She keeps like really good like sake and what's the other one? Soba? It's not soba. Sake and something else. And they're really good. But I mainly drink with my mom. Soju, thank you, soju. Yeah, sake and soju, but I'm only really a social drinker. I really don't drink much. I don't keep alcohol in the house, not for like any reason, just I don't really feel I need to. If I want to wind down in the evening, I do other stuff. Just the way it's always been. Base taste. Sake and soju. So yummy. So yummies. If Streissel hits the bottle at home, we're done for. The only time I've ever drank on stream too was the drunk stream with Tayo and Shibi. That got cancelled, so I was just drunk on my own in the basement. That was really fun. But from there on, I don't really keep alcohol in the house. Drunk date stream. That was really funny. We should do another one of those. That was really, really fun. But the problem is I stream early morning and I'm not fucking drinking at 9 a.m. is the problem. Welcome, Zephyr, welcome. It would have to be in a collab or something. Also, good night, son. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday, hun. But yeah, if I did another drinking stream, it would have to be like a afternoon one or like a collab with other girls, because I'm not drinking at 9 in the morning unprompted. Come on, man. Listen, my life is always like one inconvenience from falling apart. I can't start drinking at 9 in the morning. That is a dark road. It's always midnight somewhere, or just stream at night. Yeah, planning it. Yeah, see, either I have to plan ahead or just do like a drinking collab stream. That's my only excuses. I'm not drinking at 9 in the morning. I got enough problems without that. Collab to get wasted. Time to get schnockered. I remember too, during that collab I didn't have dinner properly, but I was drinking, so I cracked open a can of tuna and just started eating it during the collab. I barely remember it. I was like dissociating, drunk, eating a can of tuna in a Discord call with other VTubers. I was schnockered. I was so fucking confused. And then it ended and I was like, well, I guess we're drinking alone. If you're down, I'm always down to drink. Yes! Time to get schnockered together. Instead of white girl wasted, Streissel girl wasted. Exactly. Crazy first fact to learn about Streissel. The tuna alcohol stream was really funny. It was like evening. I was confused. We were supposed to play fucking Uno or My Rivals. I got lost. Just eating tuna and drinking alone. I was nuts. DoorDash baddie food when drinking. I will throw up so much. I was drunk Uno. Oh yeah, that became drunk Streissel. Also, yeah, 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 yeah. It was pretty fun though, I won't lie. Even if it was extremely chaotic, it was a pretty fun time looking back. It was sad the collab got cancelled, but you know, you gotta roll with the punches when plans don't go as you hope, you know? All you can do is just keep rolling with it. If you have to throw up, you wouldn't have to bend over to throw up in the toilet. Not true! Not true. I still have to. I'm not that short, jeez. What do you think of me? I have to keep myself from falling in. I do not fall in to the toilet. This is not a thing that happens. You'll have to believe me. The sink. Ooh, I'm not throwing up in the sink. That's so unsanitary. Disgusting. And I will die on that hill despite my, let's say my cup incidents. I still think throwing up in the sink is gross, even if I've done worse. Not worse, but you know. I've never fallen into the toilet, Jesus Christ. Extra doubt. I've never fallen into the toilet. I'm too thick. My thickness prevents me from falling in. Daily. I don't fall in daily. I do not fall into the toilet daily. This doesn't happen. Shadow, thank you so much for the bits. Welcome. Thank you. Can you tell the good people that I do not fall into the toilet daily? Can you vouch for me, please? They're spreading lies and falsehoods. I do not fall into the toilet. This is, patently false. Untrue. Yep, you don't fall into the toilet. Thank you. Jeez. Tut, at least somebody knows what's good. It's true, she stick with it. I like that the implication is I would 1000% fall in if not for my thickness protecting and cushioning me. I just don't think that's true. I don't think I would. Also, you did not hear my tummy growl. You sound insane. Tummy noises, fine. Tummy time. not fall into the toilet on a regular basis, I will continue to deny these allegations. Welcome, Ray. Welcome, welcome. Eat more beans or you are insane. Welcome, Venom. No! You will be crushed under my foot until you are a mere stain on the pavement, and you will be gone forever. Welcome, Eddie. Welcome. That sounds nice. Ah, jeez. I can't find any way to sufficiently punish you. Death by snoo snoo. It's gonna be death by blunt force trauma if you're not careful. Welcome, welcome. Blunt force trauma by whom? Me. Instead of death, how about a date? Fine, you've convinced me. I suppose I can go along with this. Humph. Humph. Tut, tut. Touch, tut. Free food, that is easily convincing. Here's a fun fact about women. They will never say no to a little sweet treat. You can easily mesmerize a girl by giving her a little treat. Trust me. This works every single time without fail. Fastest way to a girl's heart is through the tummy. A little treat works wonders. You would be shocked. Shocking. It is very simple, but it's very true. Trust me on this one. This has been your Streissel life advice for this stream. So you've tried this before. No, I'm just very easily bribed by treats. I'm food motivated. I'm like a dog. Exactly, and cooking for someone else is like a love language, right? It's like an act of service. You can fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. This would work on me, genuinely. A knife is also the fastest way to someone's heart. That's true, but cheese is a lot less violent. I want to take you out for ice cream. What flavor? This matters. What flavor ice cream? Cheesecake and a puppy. This works. This works. What kind of puppy? This matters as well. What kind of dog? Bailey's ice cream. Is that a thing? That can't be a thing. Throws cheese at you. Rate my Riz. 10 out of 10 Riz. I feel so swooned. Wow. I've been swept off my feet. How could you do this? We're going to Culver's. I haven't been to Culver's since I was a kid. Oh my god. I wonder if it's still good. Or if it was ever good. I genuinely don't know. Bailey's ice cream is a thing. Even Bailey's gelato. God, that sounds good. You're making me hungry, no fair. You may fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. It works like a charm. Culver's is sacks. This is true. I haven't been in forever, though, just because it's not really available. But I wonder if it is still a decent burger joint. English Bulldog. Okay, this works very well. You can fascinate a VTuber by giving her a wheel of cheese. All the wrinkles. I love me pugs. Love me English Bulldog. Love me French Bulldog. Simple as. You never had McDonald's in your state until a year or two ago? Literally, how? McDonald's is like the most pervasive corporate entity in the States. How the hell did you avoid that? Good morning, guys. Hi, Vinny. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about McDonald's and fascinating women with a piece of cheese. Culver's Butterburger's only fast food. Is Culver's really fast food? I thought it was kind of like, you know, the middle point between like fast food and like dine-in. I heard it's pretty good though, but you know, a little expensive. Oh, clown food. Hey. McDonald's is so bad, but it's so close, and it's so cheap, and it's so easy. You got McDonald's in your town like last year. Literally, how? Maybe I've just lived in major cities my whole life and I've gotten lucky? Question mark. I mean, at least it's convenient. 20 cents? Jesus, have I gotten the Minecraft meal yet? I've heard it's bad. So I have not gotten it cheap. Yeah, McDonald's is not cheap anymore. You may as well go to a sit-down place. It's like the same prices. You might as well. Popeyes is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome, you're welcome. I just want to make my own McDonald's. Literally, McDonald's is not even cheap anymore. You may as well go to a sit-down place or just make your own. Were you or McDonald's gives children's books and Happy Meals? You got in an argument because you wanted a toy. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, if I went to McDonald's wanting a kid's toy and they gave me a book, like a kid's book, what am I gonna do with that? I know how to read already. Mwah. Popeye's got pickle foods. I have heard that. It costs $100 to go to McDonald's for 4 people. Not even false. What if it's a good book? I don't need a kid's book. I can fucking read. Yes, I know how to read. Ooh, Canada sweet chili chicken wrap. I do think that is a Canadian thing. American McDonald's don't really have chicken wraps, which is sad because they're really good. $100? I'm exaggerating, but honestly, at this point, I've had McDonald's, you know, like, receipts go up to like $50, which is kind of crazy for literally McDonald's. Yeah, you may as well just go to a restaurant at that point. It's pretty much the same prices. Like, you're paying for convenience, but is it that convenient, and is it that good? At that point, you may just be better off going to a restaurant, or even DoorDashing from a restaurant, because holy shit. DoorDash is unsexed. This is true. Yeah, literally, you may as well pay like $2 or $3 extra to go to a real restaurant for McDonald's, right? Big Mac meal plus an Oreo McFlurry is $25 a person? Dude, yeah, just go to a real restaurant at that point. The time I've been to McDonald's is when you're shit-faced drunk and you get a 20-piece McNugget, literally. But there's even better, cheaper fast food. I know Taco Bell has had a crazy increase, but they still have pretty decent prices. Decent in heavy quotes. Welcome, Maggie, welcome. For people in your family, it's the same price to get Macca's as it is to get a big meal at a sit-down place. Literally, it's not even worth it anymore. Every time I've gotten McDonald's in the past few years, I've just been like, wow, that was a waste. Yeah, same price, you can get an 8-person. What's the charge, gentlemen? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? What's the charge, gentlemen? You and your family yesterday to a restaurant with alcohol and everything costs like $60. Yeah, it's kind of insane. McDonald's, please repent for your evil ways, or else, you will be licked. This is Democracy Manifest. You are the succulent meal. I am not edible. You'll get 50 diseases from eating me. Ooh, 2 a.m. You left the bar. Your only option is McDonald's, Taco Bell, duh. even IHOP and Denny's. Okay, not maybe. Okay, so in order, most to least likely is Taco Bell, IHOP, Denny's, McDonald's. McDonald's at the very last. It's time to move on and do different things with your life than go to McDonald's. Welcome, Jose. Welcome, welcome. Trust me, there's just better food out there. I know it takes a bit, but trust. There is way better fare out there at this point. You think at McDonald's when you give that food with coupons? It's true. There's like the meme about using the McDonald's app to get good deals, which is true, but it's still like $15. It's kind of ridiculous. Thai restaurants, ooh, nice. Welcome, Tess. Welcome, welcome. Last time we go to McDonald's, I got food poisoning. I have a confession. The last 3 times I went to McDonald's, I threw up every single time afterwards. So either I'm just stupid that I keep going back, or I'm just completely immune to Pavlovian conditioning. You would think I would have learned. I did not. I am immune both. Yeah, both. Honestly, it's just both at that point. What does crab? I love crab. Last time I got a quarter pounder and a McFlurry for $3. Jesus Christ. Don't eat the greasy clown food. Guys, what's my lore of eating McDonald's after throwing up? Is she stupid? What did Streissel mean by this? Is she stupid? But yeah, I think I should just maybe be a little bit smarter and stop eating at McDonald's if it keeps making me sick. At some point, it stops being stubbornness and it just starts being stupidity that I cannot really help with. You can't fix stupid, and sadly I exhibit the main symptoms. And then I'm gonna give your whole family food poisoning because she undercooks the tamales. Oh, yikes. See, I'm very stringent about cooking chicken because I am paranoid of getting, like, chicken food poisoning is the actual worst. Welcome, Wednesday, welcome. You make McDonald's because I like their sauce. There's way easier ways to make yourself suffer than McDonald's sauce. You don't need to do this. You don't have to do this to yourself. Hello, welcome. That's why you cook chicken thighs, because they're hard to overcook. That's what I've been doing. I think actually what I have in the freezer now is chicken breasts, but I still get very paranoid about undercooking them because food poisoning on its own is bad enough. I do not fuck around with raw chicken. Chicken food poisoning is like the fucking worst. So I heavily avoid, or like I'm very stringent about it. You buy restaurant sauces at the store now. We live in a society. You cut into chicken as you cook it to do it. That's what I do, is I put it in for the full time. I take it out, I cut into it, I take a look, and if it's underdone, I just put it back. I carve it a little too much. I do like several like carves on the chicken, like knife wounds to ensure it's fully done, because I get so paranoid. I'm like, but what if this part isn't done? What if this part's undercooked? Guys, what if it's underdone? And then it's totally fine and I've just like massacred the chicken on accident. Oops. My fault. When you cook, you use pork. It's much easier to make a red meat. That's true, but it's more expensive. Here's the problem. $150 thermometer, oh my god. I don't use meat thermometers. I just lug it out. I just don't really use I just don't own a meat thermometer is the problem. Like, I've used them before, obviously, but that was mainly back at home. I don't have one of my own now, so I kind of just have to pray that the food is at the right temperature. I just pray. I just kind of hope. just cut the chicken breast, and if it's still bleeding, it shouldn't be bleeding at all. No! First of all, meat that you cook doesn't have blood, it has hemoglobin. If it has blood, you have a problem. Chicken, even more so, you have a huge issue on your hands. Didn't they teach you this in home economics class? Didn't they teach you this? You can't do that to your chicken, it's gonna backfire immensely. Myoglobin, thank you, I'm not the smartest. Hemoglobin, myoglobin, red stuff that comes out of the animal, you know. Love my chicken bloody. You have to change your lifestyle or you are going to pass away. You have to change the way that you live or you're going to pass away. Home ec was not required for you. I would recommend looking into it. You don't want raw chicken, trust me. You're sparing yourself a lot of hardship. Ew, medium rare chicken, gross. Chicken is the easiest to tell when it's undercooked too. You mean to tell me I can keep living the way I am and I get to pass away? Yippee! Welcome, Anna. Welcome. Actually, you shouldn't really eat your chicken raw. To be that is a thing in Japan, medium rare chicken. I can't speak for how safe that is. I do know overseas bros, you guys have better regulations when it comes to food and stuff, so you can actually not refrigerate your eggs or butter. Us America bros do not have that luxury, but even so, I would not mess with raw chicken no matter what country it's in. Just the salmonella is too frightening to me. Like sashimi, that's way different. That's fish, but oof. No, I don't mess with chicken. Even stuff like beef or pork you can have like rarer, but I do not mess with chicken sorry, I'm adjusting. I don't mess with chicken if I can avoid it. Way too risky. Poultry has to always be cooked through exactly. Hello. Yeah, I don't mess with it. Turkey, I just don't eat turkey, it's kind of gross. Salmonella isn't based on the fish. I never thought it was, but the person who found it, the last name was Salmon or something. I feel like the naming convention of salmonella is deeply unfortunate because some people genuinely think you can only get it from salmon because it has salmon in the name, because the American education system is kind of lacking. Oh, you learned in home ec was how to make omelets and sewing. Not bad traits to have. Honestly, not bad things to learn. Pretty helpful. You should know how to sew your clothes if they rip. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on in. Sewing is a very valuable tool, because also, what if you have to sew up a wound? Very helpful to do. Plus, it's better to mend your clothes than just buy a whole new one, you know? And omelets are always delicious, so I see no problem with that one. It's hard to fuck up with an omelet. It's always delicious. Use hydrogen peroxide for wounds. I don't have any rubbing alcohol or peroxide. I should probably invest in some. Thank you, Tech Rival. Yeah, follow the guidelines for cooking meat. Don't get one-shotted by a piece of chicken. That would be cringe. Do not die from undercooking meat. That would be really cringe. Cook it thoroughly. Have a treat. You'll feel better. Exactly. Don't die because dying is cringe. The only one who will be taking your life is me. And you wouldn't take that away from me, would you? What if I am cringe? You can be cringe, but you can be free. And again, dying of raw chicken is kind of cringe. There's cooler ways. Last time I used rubbing alcohol was to clean writing off my body. Whoa, mama. Dinner and a movie first, pal. Same. Who said that? Shouldn't use alcohol peroxide for wounds. It damages cells, which should be used to heal. Fair enough, but I think if there's a heavy risk of infection, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Saline is recommended. I don't have any of that. Salt and sterile water. Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense. You can pry my rubbing alcohol from my cold dead hands. I like rubbing alcohol. I think it works great. You can pry it from my cold dead hands, because I will continue to use it. I don't care how inefficient it is. It smells good. Makes me think it's sterile, and that's what matters. Listen, if I think the wound is sterile, it will simply heal. Trust me. Movie then dinner. True. Yeah, never underestimate the effect of placebo, my beloved. There's a reason placebo is so insanely efficient in clinical trials. The human mind is extremely malleable. Grins. I find it fascinating. In another life, I think I would have been some kind of psychologist. Let me be, guys, Streissel therapist arc. I am normal and can be trusted with patients. Making sleeper agents at therapy. Bold of you to assume that's all I'd be doing. Welcome. I love being in the basement. Good. Accepting your new fate so easily. That's refreshing. Good boy. Good boy. You shivered a moment ago. That's just because I'm in your head, sweetheart. Who knows what kind of damage I can do in there unmonitored. The truck. hear my stomach growl. Get out of my head, you didn't pay rent. I will live in your head rent-free. It's cozy in here. I can fill it with so many worms. Chuck-kun coming in for the isekai. Good luck hitting me with a truck. I don't leave the house. You can't hit me with a truck if I never leave my room. Check-in mate. Welcome, Yoga. Welcome, welcome. You can just hit the room. Chuck-kun learns to open doors. Truck goes through walls. This isn't true. Truck flies into the air and hits you anyways. I swear that happened in anime once. I can't think of one though. Truck-kun is versatile. Truck-kun needs to not be versatile. Harry Potter has truck. Truck-kun cannot get me in a way that matters. You never leave your room. How strong is your girls? Ignore that. How strong is your girl smell? I do need a shower today, so worrying enough. It's getting there. No grass touching policy? I'm not stinky. I literally touched grass yesterday. Sniffer. Sniffer, sniffer. Stinky streamer. Come on, I'm not that stinky. You don't need to splash me. I don't need to be hosed down. I went out yesterday with full-on girl smell. Yeah, maybe I did. I actually have a confession. Okay, I did do a quick body shower yesterday because I shaved. How do I say this in a TOS-friendly way? I didn't know you could accidentally get cut with an electric razor. Ow. That's all I'm gonna say. Welcome, Sokka, welcome. I was trying to tame the jungle. I have no idea how I got cut by an electric razor. I wasn't using a guard on it, that's probably why. You've learned that the hard way. The drapes got dangled. It was fine everywhere else. Then all of a sudden, youch. Painful. Hair removal cream. That may help. That may actually help. But what if it burns me and it hurts? Welcome, girl. Welcome, Insect. Welcome. The forest is a desert now. No, it's still it's kinda uneven. The forest is untamed and uneven. Cause ouch, I accidentally cut myself shaving twice, so I just gave up. I just fully gave up with it. I didn't want to put up with the pain of shaving anymore, so I'm like, well, I guess we're just fuzzy from now on. I guess that's what happens. Oops. Be careful. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to use it in sensitive areas because I don't want to get burned. Is it uneven? Let's say I got halfway through the job and hurted too much. So I don't do that anymore. Don't use aftershave. Oh, no, that would burn so bad. Oh my god. The lawn of a person doesn't want to use a lawnmower. My lawnmower! I got cut in 2 different places shaving, so I just gave up. Bet that totally isn't bothering you. Maybe it is, maybe it is. Maybe I'll go in again with an actual guard on it, because I think not having a guard was too painful. Maybe next time I actually try a guard on it and see how that works, because I can't just leave it uneven. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't have a guard. I thought I wanted a close shave. I wanted it close. I didn't realize. That explains why she's feisty today. I'm uneven. Pluck individually. Ouch. That's not good wisdom. That's painful. 1,000 years in the dungeon for you. So, I guess I'll go back in with a guard and try to fix what I've done. Wax it. No. Wax is so painful. You guys don't understand. Wax is like last-ditch resort. It's terrible. Handsome, welcome, welcome. No wax, no. Works fine for goblin. Goblin D's. Do sharpen your horns? Are they naturally sharp? I'm a demon. I gotta spear people somehow. They're natural. But yeah, so I guess I'll go back in with a card because I'm not leaving it uneven. That's ridiculous. I can't use Nair. What if it burns me and I have and it hurts? What if I get hurt by it? No, 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 no. No Nair. No. Goblin D's uneven. No feeling the burn. No. And wax is extremely painful unless you get it done like professionally. You can be like screaming and hollering. I'd rather deal with like a few little shaving cuts than wax because wax is way more painful. I see hot. You're just trying to torture me at this point. I know what you are. Absolutely not. Now we're just trying to torture me. I'm not stupid. I know that's hard to believe, but trust. Waxing will always be a pain. Yeah, that's why I avoid it. I had a wax kit, and I tried it once. Oh my god, that was a mistake. I also didn't have like, so when you wax, you're not just supposed to put just wax on, you put like a strip of like waxing paper to rip it off properly. I didn't have those, so I was stuck just like picking wax out chunk by chunk. It was a fucking nightmare because I did it wrong. Goes to show me. Waxing paper, yeah, gives me PTSD. Don't do waxing without the paper. I learned the hard way. Maybe I try it again with waxing paper. Maybe we do that someday, but for now, the pain. Dude, the fucking pain. It's not worth it. You what? I mean, that's why I didn't do it again, because I fucked up once with the waxing paper, and I, well, you know, didn't have it, so I had to, like, manually rip chunks off. See what I mean? That's why you don't do that. That's why you don't follow my advice. I traumatized myself. Precisely. I traumatized myself, so I only have myself to blame. Girl fail methods are real. The girl fail is real. You doubted my girl fail ways? Tut tut. If you shave and it is uncomfortable when it grows back, it is short and prickly. I mean, that's literally any hair. Because you're something about the follicles forever being kind of messed up. Tummy. Thank you for this plug. Takurai sub to Streissel with your free prime sub. Enjoy smooth, uninterrupted ASMR bliss. Thank you. No waxing necessary. Streissel waxing sold separately. Waxing armpit. I don't have any wax. It would sound like ouch. That's what it would sound like. Laser hair removal. Scary. Tummy noise. You know what? Tommy's being a little growly. I'll give you some tummy noises. Tech deserves a pay raise. You get one McChicken. How many Big Macs did you eat? I haven't eaten today, dumbass. You will be boiled. Welcome, Zero. Welcome. McChicken for you. Maybe you should electrocute me for not eating. Fool, this will only fuel me. Degenerates like you belong on a cross. Huh? You people are clinically insane! All of you will be lobotomized. All of you, every last one of you, will be ice picked until you don't say things anymore, until you cannot speak. Welcome, Zetsi. I will relish ending you here and now. I will flay your profane form across the stars until your very sparks beg for mercy. You're insane. No, you're just into for. God damn it. You will be boiled for these infractions. I hate it here. Maybe you'll like it more in the lust layer of the basement. Mods, get him! Congrats on the streak, David. Welcome, welcome. Aw, thank you so much for the streak. The tummy's learning human speech. It's nearly sentient. Not true. It's like, Mother, why do you forsake me? Welcome, Stella. You can have a little more, Tommy, but you must behave yourself. If you do not behave yourself, you'll go on the cross. Maybe if you ate breakfast, your tummy wouldn't be orating a Marxist revolution. Yeah, maybe. And yet I will not eat. Why won't you eat? It's not lunchtime yet. What time is it for you? It's almost noon. I'll get lunch soon. Do you fucking hear that? Oh my god. Go get your fucking dog. What's wrong with you? What is your fucking problem? Oh, my neighbors, my neighbors, my neighbors. Go get your fucking dog. What is that? Downstairs neighbor dog. Motherfucker, go take care of your dog. What's wrong with you? Bark at them to establish dominance. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Woof. What is Pro doing? It smells the VTuber upstairs is trying to be rid of me. Good puppy, good dog. Okay, you're getting licked for that one. He barked like that. I'm gonna put you on a leash. I will chew through the leash. Correction? I don't need to be corrected. Sugar chain it is. Okay, that I may accept. That I may accept. Need correction. I'm so normal. Thank you for the plug, don't worry. I don't need any correction. Correction? Me? But I'm so well behaved. Normal. I don't know the meaning of the word. Normal for Tennessee standards. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Welcome. Why seek normalcy when very found perfection? Stop it, you stop that. She's the best, isn't she? No, I'm far from the best. I try my hardest, though. But I'm far from the best. Oh, sorry. I do try, though. I'll give myself that. I put in a good effort. Rub, rub, rub. Welcome, Badgers, welcome. You go above and beyond with your effort outside of sword. Okay, okay. Thank you. You're too kind to me. Thank you. Hey girl, are you a Minecraft fence? Because I can't get over you. Hey girl, are you from Mississippi? Because you're the only miss who's Mississippi. Thank you, I'll be here all day. Thank you, thank you. This is why we love you. I love you too. Sound like a porn reel tickler. It was supposed to be like a community, like, thank you, I'll be here all day. I need to work on my inflection then. Girl, pretty. Mwah, 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 mwah. Lobotomized a little hard. It's okay, you'll get your brain back soon. Getting your brain slurped out has never been this good. It's a breathing, eating amoeba. You know what it's doing? Starving. Raiding an amoeba's kind of a succulent Chinese meal. What's the crime, gentlemen? Hey girl, are you a fire alarm? Because you're loud and annoying. Thank you, I pride myself on being both of these things. Do you want a cookie? I will happily take a cookie. Hey girl, I pissed my pants. Can I get into yours? Just check there and we can send you some cursed things. Cursed like what exactly? Welcome, Rasky. Welcome, welcome. Send me literal cursed objects. Owning a doll with a curse on it might actually fix me. Believe it or not, cursed item. Welcome, Billy's welcome. I'm cursed, do I count? Yes! Cursed item just for me. Welcome, Dig. Welcome, welcome. Ignore the fires. Don't worry about those. Being on fire builds character, don't you know? Hi, Arachnid. Hello, hello. What am I done? What do you mean, what am I done? Does Mama Stry want to hang out? Lab, welcome, welcome in. What am I done with what? Stream? Ear licking? What do you want from me, woman? With stream? I mean, we're gonna raid out pretty soon. What's up? I want to stream, but I can't if you are. Okay, okay. I'm gonna be done relatively soon. Mom. My mother comes into my stream not to hang out with me, but to ask when I'm done. She is very bossy, it's true. I can work out first. I'd hang out if you were talking like a normal person. There are no bigger haters in my life than my own mother. When are you yapping? Critical of me? In my stream, I can't even do anything because it's my mom. I can't even say, mods, time her out, mods, ban her, because it's my mom, and she'll get mad at me. When is it yap stream? I was yapping before. You missed it. You missed it. Not my problem, Mom. Not my problem. Tish, tish. She's irritated with boys. Sounds like my mom needs to vent to chat. Well, you can have a Celebrity Affiliate and vent stream. You have fun with that, okay? I am probably gonna go because I have to requisition groceries. Because I keep forgetting to get milk because I'm stupid. Bye, Mom. I'll see you later, okay? Bye, Arachnid. Welcome, Easton. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Vig, welcome. My god. Getting so. My mom enters my stream, she yells at me, and she leaves, just like real life. You don't need to buy milk, look at yourself. Muds! Take this creature's 8th vertebrae and then play fetch with it. Your daughter's nice day, thank you. Get away from my mother. You can't fix her, believe me, I've tried. There is no fixing my mother. You have to take her as is. You cannot fix this hag. Buying milk will make you grow up more. Okay, that's what you think. What if I do get taller then, huh? What then? What then? Who said we want to fix her? Oh, brother. Hag love, hag love. Your daughter's very nice, Mama Stry. Thank you. She's gonna take my fucking bones if I'm not careful. I'm only gonna get shorter. Someday you can throw me through a basketball hoop. Collab with my mom to drink. Maybe soon, maybe soon. She doesn't want to hang out with me today. I say, Mom, do you want to hang out? She says, no stress, I have to VTube. What the fuck? How do I stop her? Welcome, Yande, welcome, welcome. How do I stop this outrageous woman? Bros, how do we stop her? You didn't hear me burp. You sound crazy. Yeah, I gotta unplug her router. I gotta chew through with her power cords to make her stop doing exactly this. I'll stop her somehow, bros, believe me. Almost 600 burps. The next burp may have to wait till next stream because I am getting rather hungry and I need to get groceries. Not to mention record ASMR before my neighbors start releasing the hounds again. So, I believe we are at the end of our rope today. However, I will be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. She's leaving. Ooh, it's okay. I'll be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Don't miss me too much. We're gonna raid good friend Momo. Give her lots of love, lots of kisses, okay? And I'll see you guys again, same time, same place, tomorrow. I'll see you soon, loves, okay? See you soon, see you soon. Bye for now, everyone, and welcome in. Bye for now, bye for now. See you soon, loves. See you tomorrow, don't ever forget that I love you. See you soon, everyone. Goodbye for now. Mwah.